Yes, I am making a game. Hi, I'm Barosa. I draw, make music and sleep. In the last months, I've been working on a new game. I made several concept arts and decided the core elements, created some characters, wrote the story, and programmed some prototypes. It's going to be an RPG with rhythm elements. Let me explain. Okay, hear me out. For me, rhythm games are just like ice cream. You see, I love ice cream and I could eat it the whole day. But for someone with sensitive teeth like me, the beginning stages of enjoying a proper cone or spoon are extremely painful and frustrating. Once you get past all that, it feels great. For me, rhythm games are just the same thing. If you can get past the often frustrating part of learning a new song, you reach a point where it just flows. If you get in that state, you don't want to be anywhere else. I played Muse Dash. Man, that's such a good rhythm game. However, it made me realize there could be more to it. More than just being in the zone. In Muse Dash, you control characters that fight enemies in the rhythm of the music. Even though the game doesn't have a story mode, it made me think, what if it had? What if there was more context to it? What if it was something like Persona, but instead of the turn-based battles, we had rhythm segments? Wouldn't that be really cool? No, I'm not gonna mention the Persona rhythm games today. Also, about Persona, I love it. The fact that hanging out with the characters actually impacts the advantages you get in battle is just the best of both worlds. I get so involved that I end up planning my actions better in a Persona game than in my own life, just to maximize every aspect of it. Still, I always thought, man, what if the relationships I developed with those characters actually changed how the story would end, like in Undertale? Wouldn't that be... Shut up. With that inspiration, I decided to create my own game. A game with a story and RPG elements, plus the rhythm action. You can hang out with the characters, make new friends, work for money, hunt urban legends, and engage in an overarching story. As I said, a rhythm RPG. Let me show how it works. The game tells the story of this dude, Vilo. At night, he's an urban legends hunter in this fictional world called Urbano. During the day and evening, you'll be able to walk around the street, hang out with the characters, go shopping, or work. The days are going to be limited, as each night you progress through the story, so you better plan out your actions beforehand. But wait, Barosa, you said it was gonna be a rhythm game. You didn't mention any rhythm mechanics yet. Well, except I did. Hanging out, working, hunting urban legends, those are all going to be rhythm minigames with their own mechanics. They're simple and easy to learn, but will increase in difficulty over time. Let me show you some prototypes. Here's a prototype from the hanging out section. I chose to hang out with Lo-Fi, one of the characters available. In this minigame, I have to choose the topics she likes and avoid the ones she doesn't in the beat of the song. If I insist on a topic for several times, it will get stale and worth less points. Once I reach the maximum score, I will increase my buddies rank with that character. With that, the course of the story may change after some point, and you may also unlock new items and skills. Oops, it seems I messed up here. She didn't like that. What? Why did you turn around? You're not supposed to do that. Anyways, this is just a prototype, so I changed several things for the final version. By the way, I'm programming everything in Game Maker Studio. Why? Because it's easy. Okay, it's not easy. I lied. Making a game is not easy. But at least this engine makes things a little easier. And since it's gonna be a 2D game, its limitations aren't such a big deal. This other concept would be a segment of the fight against an urban legend. It's very straightforward. Here, you have to block projectiles in the rhythm of the song. I did make a prototype of it, but I ended up deciding to discard it and start from scratch. The chibi sprite was a nice idea and everything's very compact and simple, but I decided the game should feel more like you're playing an animation than you moving game sprites around. Simply put, I think I can do better, so I'll do it. I also mentioned gameplay elements where you work to earn money. Well, I'm almost finished with that one, so I'm gonna feature it in a new video in the near future. Let's leave it as a surprise. You like surprises, don't you? Of course you do. You may have noticed I'm going for a very specific aesthetic for the game. It's a mix of grunge and pop aesthetic. Some segments will mix photo bashing and noise to resemble a low-quality creepypasta. And yeah, I had lots of influence from The World Ends With You. I love that game. And so, that's the game I'm making, Urbano. There are still many things to talk about and show about the story, art, gameplay and music, but I think that's enough for today. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next. In future videos, I'll explain each element as I go on, and you'll be able to first-handedly presence my deep descent into madness as I struggle to solve every issue that crosses my path. It's gonna be fun. I guess people call these devlogs, right? If you're curious on how this will turn out, when I post a new video, I'll see you there.